James Bond.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Humans sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What's up, zombie lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer. And today, I have the fourth entry in the Amando de Ossorio's epic Blind Dead series, and that is Night of the Seagulls. This 1975 classic is probably my favorite of the bunch. Really great atmosphere, some great characters, and the story in general is really enthralling. So let's dive right in and check it out for ourselves. Here is Night of the Seagulls. Night of the Seagulls is the wonderful conclusion to Spanish horror director Amando de Ossorio's Blind Dead series. Decrepit and immensely bone-chilling, this zombie production packs one hell of a punch when it comes to macabre visuals and unbearable atmosphere. Whether it's the disgusting look of the Knights Templars or the intriguing story at the middle of this enjoyably creepy yarn, Night of the Seagulls is a complete package of unsettling cinema, and one that definitely brings on the entertainment. The film follows a young couple named Henry and Joan Stein, who arrive in a coastal village town to start up a medical practice. Shunned by the villagers and bewildered by their strange customs, the couple begin to realize that there is just something not right with their newfound neighbors. And when witnessing their nighttime rituals, come to the shocking and horrifying fact that an order of zombified Templar Knights have the townsfolk in a chokehold of terror, one that they are now unfortunately a part of. Victor Petit takes on the central role of Dr. Henry Stein, the fresh-faced practitioner who moves with his wife to a secluded village to start up a practice. Petit does a great job with the frightening material, as he plays the practical and logical thinking hero of the piece to perfection. A firm believer in medicine and stringent unbeliever of the supernatural, his struggle to come to terms with all the unimaginable things happening around him and his family is a joy to see play out. And he takes on each outlandish situation with a determined poise that generates a great deal of sympathy for his character and the plight he finds himself in. Along for the demented ride is a collection of expressive characters who all flesh out this tale of rotted flesh and decomposed assailants. The standout performers are Maria Costi as Joan Stein, wife to a stubborn doctor and new visitor to the land of the dead. Sandra Mozarowski as Lucy, a beautiful orphaned young girl who takes a job at the Steins' residence. Jose Antonio Calvo as Teddy, a mentally challenged local who knows the dark secrets of this plagued town. Julia Sally as Tilda Flanagan, a desperate young woman whose destiny seems intertwined with the fate of the entire village. And finally, Javier de Rivera as the local doctor, a fleeing practitioner who has enough sense to get out before the shit really begins to hit the fan. Through blood, sweat, and tears, the cast does a superb job with the downtrodden material, and each performer does their part in bringing this diabolical deadscape to stark life. Richly atmospheric and satisfyingly engrossing, Night of the Seagulls ends the four-part film series on an exceptionally high and satisfying note, crafting a believable world filled with superstition and supernatural occurrences aplenty. It's a cinematic experience that genuinely captures the look, tone, and feel of the Blind Dead series. The Knights Templar look especially grotesque in this iteration, and the slow tempo and overall surreal approach to their physical appearance and horrifying actions are astoundingly captured by Spanish filmmaker Amando de Ossorio. If undead antics are a thing you're begging to experience on the silver screen, then give this tremendously enjoyable Euro horror a look. It's got the atmosphere and the brutal violence the series is known for, plus a pretty great plot that wraps everything up into an outstandingly unsettling package. In the end, Night of the Seagulls is a haunting Spanish gem with a brutal, blind dead bite. And there you have it, freak shows. That is the fabulous fourth entry into Amando de Ossorio's Blind Dead, series of films. And that is Night of the Seagulls. Like I said, probably my favorite of the bunch. I love the story, and I love the characters, and I just love the overall feel of the flick. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all to the next movie review. Take care.